Alright, I figured I'd do a video quick to show how to align your bunkers to the terrain in Unity before you start your project so you don't have to do so much sculpting. I made up a height stick to drag out to mark out the bunker area. And if you want to do that, it's just a matter of game object cube and bring the cube up. And then in my cube, I always just set it 0.3. 1.82 is basically 6 feet, then 0.3. So it used to do in PG. But what I want to do is I'll put the red on so I can see the indentation a little better. Come up to shaded wireframe, and now I can see the outline of that bunker better, and I'll take the height stick here I created and I'll place them around the outer edge of that bunker to give me a reference of where it wants to be. All right, now that I got that, turn the shaded off, and I'll put the Google image back on. All right, now you can see how much that bunker is actually off from where it needs to be. And it just happens to be the time of day they took the photo, probably. So now we'll click on here, Show in Explorer. There's the Google image. You can open that up in either GIMP or Photoshop. I'm using Photoshop. I've already opened it. That way I save some time. I'm back to where this one is. Now with your overlay, we want to just duplicate it. I'm not familiar with the shortcuts. And I'll unlock it. Now, we know the bunker's got to go this way. So as long as we got this layer selected, now we can use the arrow keys on the bottom right corner of the keyboard. And I can start. First, I need to turn the opacity down to like 30 some. So now as I start moving that pixel shifting the map, I'll click it. I got to click on there. Now I can start clicking. And it looked like it needed to go a fair amount. So I'll give this a shot first, see if that's maybe too much. So now I'll come back, turn the opacity back up, and I'll go Save As. And I did it once before, just trying it out quick. I'm going to name it Avondale PSD so I can tell the difference in the Unity, and I'll save it. Okay. Now if I close this out, wait for it to load, I'll click on it, switch it to 8192, apply. That way it'll be clearer to be able to trace. Because once you get this set, this will be the one you'll use now in Unity and for Inkscape. And that there looks pretty good. I could probably shift it that way a touch, but you get the idea. You can go around and play with it and get it real close. I'm going to just remove those height sticks right now. just want to look over here at this bunker. And you can see now it's sitting in there pretty good. And then I would just go around maybe out to the opposite ends to make sure that they all line up yet good, that, you know, it didn't move them off too much. Let's just fly right on down here. And now that's looking even pretty good to where the bunker's now matching the train a lot better. You can see that that part is coming down in nice. So, like I said, you can probably shift it a little bit more to, you know, but this only takes a couple minutes to do in Photoshop. And then you don't have to worry about, you know, when you bring the image into Inkscape, you'll be able to bring it in and just set everything to zeros and not trying to pixel shift everything. I'll give that a shot and hopefully that'll help.